Hi guys, welcome to another vlog.
Welcome to today's vlog. So it's a Sunday morning, so I'm having my water, then I prepare my baby to go to church, then we also make some buns. Sorry, no, this is my water, mama. End up pale kwa sink. So the baby has gone to church, and I want to complain. I really want to complain about the type of man and woman that you marry. People are usually told if you marry right, you're set for life. But if you marry wrong, oh my God, you're fucked up. Eh? That is not just like life. That is something that you should take into consideration. Doing anything. Marriage is not just about love or good sex. There's more to marriage than that. There's the emotional stability, which is a driving factor of success. So if you want to be successful, you better look for someone who is emotionally stable. They might not be financially stable, but it's hard to get someone who's financially stable and they're not emotionally stable. Those two go hand in hand. So my yeast is activating, and what it does, because I forgot to warm the water, and I've used honey because I don't have the sugar. The sugar that I had bought in the katuka, because in the kauka it was bringing those two things, those is a scary digirivi. I don't know what they are called in English. Huh? So I have to do it. So let's get it. And please consider subscribing. I love this plates. I have 4. And I avoid using them so they don't break because not get replacement. I had 6. 2 broke. Yesterday, quite tasty. I was doing a live, an Instagram live. So I do not record that. You can follow me on Instagram at Umina Wellness, by the way. I will appreciate. I follow back.
Back to our conversation. Like actually in life, most people usually lack emotional intelligence, and it's not to insult anyone. It is a skill that can be learned if you don't have it, but we should all purpose to have it. So in my opinion, emotional intelligence is basically a way that you align your emotions to be able to respond to things actually with your brain first before you bring in emotions. I don't know if you understand that, but like if you're angry, you can pause on reacting with anger until you're calm so that you can actually respond to the situation or the issue at hand well. Our goat meat clearly was very fatty but quite tasty as well, so we enjoyed it. So this is just me dealing with the consequences of our sweet meat yesterday. But anyway, back to emotional intelligence and why it should be important when you're choosing your relations, either friendship or even emotional relationships. People think that when you're choosing a partner, a life partner or an emotional partner or a love partner, that you just look at the things that the superficial things that we are all told. We're usually told to get someone who's financially stable, someone who has a stable job, someone who can be a dad, someone who has shit together. But we less are the times that someone will tell you to look for an emotionally stable person. I'm not speaking from experience, but from what I have seen, because I think I might not be having the marital experience to have that kind of authority yet, but I am hoping to get there, because we are hoping for the best here. So an emotionally stable person is someone who understands how to communicate, when to communicate, and how effectively, when to just keep quiet. And you see, when you're having those relationships, you're bound to have arguments here and there, and it is easier for you to argue with someone who understands how they are. They understand themselves. They understand what triggers them. Like they are able to clearly differentiate between things to respond to and things not to respond to. Sometimes it is important for us to do that if we are to foster healthy relationships. So I just thought that on this vlog we will have a conversation on that, because as I was cleaning up, actually I was talking to my husband about the same. We were actually discussing a couple friend of his. I will not mention names, because you never know, the internet, they might get it at some point. So he was telling me like the way they keep on arguing, the way the girl is doing the gent dirty, like anyway. So my conclusion was, this guy like might not be emotionally stable to understand his limits, because he's allowed so much because of, anyway. Also, it's just a slight reminder that it is okay to allow people to walk out of your life. You don't have to hold on so much, because sometimes holding on can be too dangerous. You might be hurting yourself, you might be hurting your emotions, you might be damaging your mental health trying to hold on to something that might not work. Sometimes even giving someone space is a way of showing love. So do not feel guilty when you need that space, when you need to give them, when you feel like it is overwhelming for you, it is the right thing to do for you at that moment. Be selfish enough to do that, because people can suffocate you in their needs if you allow them. People can suffocate you and drain you completely. And you see, an emotionally stable or an emotionally intelligent person, I believe they are self-aware, so they actually understand the limits they are willing and able to condole or actually tolerate. So it is not easy for you to manipulate someone who has some sort of emotional intelligence and some self-awareness. So as we purpose to to be the best homekeepers, because as over here we are cleaning, taking care of our homes, taking care of our families, taking care of everything.
Sounding like that beerish. So I'm going to do milk hot by milk.
Let's purpose to be emotionally intelligent as we do that.
I'm going to cook tea. I'm going to cover this and let it set for like 14 minutes. Make sure your hands are clean. can make the shapes that you want, but round is the easiest. You can see. Ready, zingine zimeungua. So we have breakfast. My tea is ready, and then we enjoy our Sunday. Yeah, so there's no much I'm doing today, so see you tomorrow. That's my tea. My baby bado hajatoka church, so we wait for them as we have that. So here is my bun. Haijaungua sana, but ikuwa almost kuungua. Hot. Tasty as well.